Driver, crank it. Affirmative.
Hey guys, so we're gonna have two Sheridan replays here.
Affirmative. Motor, ready up.
Both of these tonight are gonna be pre-nerf. That's why I have the Sabo round. They removed the Sabo round in the current patch. So I'm gonna show you guys what this was like with the Sabo round, and then I'm gonna show you actually you won't see it till Monday. Show you Monday what it was like, what it's like now without the Sabo round. Just to show you kind of some development and progress. The Sheridan's not overpowered. They needed the Sabo round removed, yes. However, because that little short barrel 152, there's just no way that it could fire a Sabo. And it'd be effective. But I hate to say this, I'm probably not going to do a lot of testing during this 2-week period at all. I might just do enough to grind up and get you guys some more looks at other tanks, but I've already mentioned all of the bugs and all of the balance issues and everything I possibly can to the devs. It's up to them to decide what to do with it.
Identify target.
Tonight has been a very depressing night of testing. But in the meantime, let's move on to the Sheridan. And we have T-64! And this is something I'm talking about. That main battle tank, I can spot him. He can't see me. Which means that I could shoot him. He can't fight back. Same thing with that M60. I fired. Am I spotted? No. He can't fight back. And all I'm doing is just sitting beyond his view range. And now I'm moving up and LAV-150, you're going to take a Sabo. And you can see how this would be a bit overpowered considering that it flies extremely fast, does a lot of damage, and then I don't really have to aim. And this is what was happening during EA Test 1 and during the Alpha Test. And this is why people were complaining about the Sheridan. And ow, I'm going to throw down some smoke. Which helps me and my friends. Assuming they learn to drive and not run into me. And also you can see the very, very low optimization we have here at 16 to 20 frames. This game really is an alpha. I'm honored to test it and help participate in the development process, but ooh, he's on fire. Ooh, that's bad for him. And again, not spotted in the open just because his view range is that low. And here's a patent, and boom. And am I spotted? No. Because his view range is short, and this is what we're doing in our light tanks, is we're sitting here beyond people's view range, waiting for people to be spotted, and then just racking up the damage. Now I'm spotted. Okay. He's about 100 meters inside my view range before I got spotted. And they're not going to spot me before I fire, because I've determined that from how long it took that spotting indicator to pop up. And now I'm going to switch to an ATGM. Which takes 20 seconds, which is a hell of a reload. But I really want to just blast that T-64, and I don't want to have to actually, you know, worry about aiming very much. LAV-300 next to me gets blown away because he just sat still and fired. I swing the ATGM and I'm guiding it, and it hits the dead tank corpse. So I switch back to the Sabo. Hello, Patton at point blank. Goodbye, Patton. Aim time? 0. All I had to do was get the reticule over and pull the trigger. That's simple. So yeah, this was the first test. This was point and click, and I gotta admit, I had so much more fun in the Sheridan than I did in my MBTs, and my MBTs felt absolutely helpless against the Sheridan. They still, you see a Sheridan, and you still are very timid about it because it can hit you harder than you can hit it in most cases, and it can get away before you can retaliate, and your MBTs are just too slow, too immobile, or don't have the view range to outspot the thing. So they've got no advantage, and it still penetrates. And here I'm looking right at his gun mantle, and the Patton actually shoots him first, right through the gun mantle. Another thing about testing, gun mantles on none of the tanks are modeled yet. If you want to pin a tank, look right at its gun barrel and fire. So long as it's looking right at you, you will go right through it. And I throw down the smoke, which basically makes me instantly disappear, and then I keep moving up on this T-64, this poor T-64. You guys see I've got a missile loaded, because I want to run up and shillelagh somebody, but this is test 1. Missiles are not working as intended. I've stopped a fire. I fire. Do nothing. So I'm just going to run away. And reload my Sabo round, and he dies before he can chase me. There's an M60 on the other side of the map, but I do believe Freedom Fighter has got him, and this is over. But we're going to have another look at the Sheridan with Sabos. And then the next video I'm going to do is the Sheridan without the Sabo. Which there's a big difference between the Sheridan with and without the Sabo. It's a huge difference. So let's see just what we have here, and then we will move on to the next replay for you guys. This was why so many people during Alpha Test 1 were complaining about the Sheridan, was that Sabo round. Now it's actually completely balanced. It's just MBTs are still pretty weak. So as you can see, this is the last test. 2,600 damage. A little bit of a... And all I have is the Sabo and the Shillelagh missile. That's it. Yeah, this is not the most overpowered tank in the world. So, that's the end of this one. Let's go take a look at the Sheridan on Port Storm. And again, I have the Sabo round.
Crank it.
Affirmative.
Gunner, scan for target.
Affirmative.
Loader, ready up.
Up.
Driver, move out. Loader, Sabo.
And I'm just driving around. And again, this is the previous test, so the optimization's not really here yet. The optimization of the current test is still not great. But I gotta say, this tank is still fun to drive. Especially against MBTs, because MBTs just feel weak. It's not that the missiles were still hard to aim, it's that during this test the missiles were bugged, and now during the new test the missiles are totally not bugged, and oh my god. But in the meantime, Sabo round to the enemy Sheridan. The velocity of this round was just so ridiculous, and I hope this is showing the devs that, you know, removing the Sabo round was kind of the right decision. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to show you guys the Sheridan, and I wanted to get this video out before this test started, but I just didn't get the chance. I had so much going on. And now I'm just sitting here looking for a target. Rainbow agrees, Sheridan OP. Up, there's a 62. There's a 62. There's a 62. Come on. Nope. Not sure if I can't see him or if it's the bug where I can't see through bushes at long range and still get a tank outline. I know, it's alpha testing. There are so... Disclaimer, this is alpha testing. You guys can see the watermark on the background. There are so many bugs and balance issues and tweaks and stuff that just needs to be changed.
Identify target.
Hello, Karumi. I know you. You're one of my fans. Well, I hate to break this one to you, but I wish to put a Sheridan Sabo round into you. And I'm looking for a target, and that's what you do in a light tank. You pretty much seek a target. You're worried about getting hit because you have no armor. And I don't know how that round missed both of us, but it missed. Oh, there's a hill there. Fiaura, learn to drive. Stop being drunk. Oh, hello, Leopard. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I have an incoming ATGM. That's silly. I'm in a Sheridan. It's really hard to actually hit with ATGMs when it's moving. And now I'm going to poke up here, and I'm going to try to help Rainbow Dash over here with these bunch of guys. Hello. Smack. It takes me more time to move the reticule over the target than it does for the tank to aim. Vanish the light tanks. You have a really good shot on the move. And he's backing down, backing off. And, oh, there he is. There he is. All you have to do is back up a little more. Back up for me. Back up for me. You gonna do it? There you are. Whack! And I'm gonna cross the line of fire here because I'm pretty sure we have it secured anyway. And I'm gonna head around, making a big U to go engage that leopard. Score is 3-0. Working on it, Mr. Scorpion. Oh, you mean over on the other side of the map. Well, I'm sorry, I can't work on that. Fire the round. Whack. Going full tilt backwards. Hit the target. I got 3 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and poke out here. And he hit me. Yeah, I poked out a little early. And the bug where my gun's aimed way the hell up for some reason because of the building triggered. Through the turret all day long with the Sabo. You can see why this round was removed. I'm going to load heat because I want to do extra damage against that leopard. Because that's just mean. That poor Patton, I literally took all of his hit points. There's the leopard. And I don't exactly do extra damage with that low damage roll. Something about RNG in this game, it is truly RNG. It's not a very, nothing is really consistent with where rounds go or how much damage you do. And ow, he ammo racked me for double damage. Which means I'm gonna fix that, and I'm gonna figure out somewhere else to pop out. And it really does feel like they haven't something to take into account here, guys. I don't think they've modeled the internals on these vehicles. I get ammo racked from the front, the side, the back. Doesn't matter where you get shot. It seems like it's truly random. And then on top of that, you just get engine damage and crew damage from places you know the engine and crew are not located. And I'm in a Sheridan. I don't have to sit here and fight you. I can back up and put stuff between us, or I can come out and fight. My entire choice. I am choosing to fight because we're already winning, and it doesn't really matter if I live or die right now. However, that is my death wish, as I'm not going to get away from this leopard. Yep, dead. Oh well. Got 2 kills. We're going to find out the damage and stuff momentarily as soon as the battle's over. And that leopard is pretty much a cleanup shot. And they really should have just been pushing the city like nobody's business. And they are now. But with only 3 enemy tanks left, they should have, my team should have just rolled the city. 1 hit point, you lucky leopard. Die. That's the end of the battle. And yeah, you saw this so much. Sheridan OP, Sheridan OP. The only overpowered thing about it was the Sabo round. The rest of the tank was fine. The thing that I'm feeling more is that MBTs are underpowered. They don't have any advantage other than armor, and armor doesn't seem to be a factor in the game yet. It seems like armor's pretty useless. As you guys can see, 2,900 damage, 2 kills. I didn't really aim most of my shots. I just kind of snapped the shot and pulled away, and they hit for massive damage. But yeah, that's how the Sheridan was working on during all the alpha tests and the EA test 1. Or, no, that's just EA test 1. I will not confirm nor deny how things were going during the original alpha test. However, tomorrow, or the next time you guys see a video from me, which will be Monday, excuse me, we will see the Sheridan post-nerf. You know, the removal of the Sabo round, and it now has to kind of aim a little bit, but we'll see how that turned out. That's about everything right now. Sorry I seem so down and emotionless. Normally I'm much more upbeat and out there, but today has just been one of those days. The testing tonight was frustrating. And again, I probably won't play any more of the testing. I have a bunch of replays already stocked up for you guys to look at and see, and a bunch of stuff to show you guys, so I quite frankly have done my part in the testing and submitted all of the bugs that I have found, all of the feedback that I can think of right now, unless I just want to grind through and get some more tanks, which I might do. You know, I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want me to grind through and get some more tanks or not? Also, we're keeping the name. Enough people have voted, enough's been said, keeping the name. So, the thing you guys are voting on right now, do you want me to grind through and get some more tanks for Armored Warfare, or do you think that I should focus on doing other stuff? Up to you. So, this is Fiaura officially signing out for right now, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, why not click the like button? It would really help the channel and let me know that you're enjoying my content. Want to see more content? There's a subscribe icon right there, so you know when I put up videos. I would appreciate it also if you help grow this channel's community, so share this with your friends or just put it up on Facebook. Want to help Fiaura out directly? There are 3 ways you can do this. One is the patronage page, which all the investment towards I put right back into the channel through contests and paying for things like video editing software. Then there are 2 ways to support the channel directly. One is click the ads that YouTube shows you. This is how YouTube pays its content creators, by your clicks on those advertisements. The other and last way to support the channel is through fan funding that is now available through Fiaura's channel page. If you happen to have an extra $1 or 2, it would really let Fiaura know that her videos mean something to you. Anyway, please check out these other videos here on the end page collage, and as always, I will see you on the battlefield or in the next video. Till then, this is Fiaura signing out.